Green juice with apple and hemp seeds with pollen.
Welcome everybody, this is Matt Monarch with the Raw Food World TV show. And today is Sunday, January 4th. And you know what that means? Sunday is wrap-up Sunday, where we go through the entire week and discuss all the stuff that happened all week long. Exciting. As you can see, the majority of the people wanted me to cut my hair, and I did it. So, just kidding. Dun 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 dun. I couldn't believe how many people wanted me to cut my hair. A lot of people were crazy about not wanting me to cut it, but it seemed to be an average. The poll was actually headed towards, me cutting my hair. What I'm thinking is, like, some people went in there and rigged it and just kept hitting it over and over again, because I didn't really have that good of a polling system. But I don't know, maybe in the future we'll do another poll with a better system. Now, I really loved what one person commented on. They said, Matt, I think you should keep your hair. It could be good to cut it too, but I feel like the determining factor should be Angela. She's the one who should be saying if I should cut my hair or not, and nobody else. It's Angela. So I thought this was an excellent point, and I agree. So we got Angela here on Skype, and maybe we can ask her what her feelings are about me cutting my hair. Let's do it. Baby girl? Should I be cutting my hair? What do you think?
No way.
Why?
Because he's got beautiful Simba hair.
I've got beautiful... Thank you. Well, there you have it. I'm not going to cut my hair. Also, I got forwarded some information about how the hair is like a spiritual organ in a sense, and how what I'll do is I'll include it below in my blog post of the actual article. It's absolutely amazing, and I totally resonate with this. And so yeah, you could just look there right now if you like. So other things I wanted to wrap up was starting your own business. Remember that green smoothie lady who created her own business at the farmer's market? She simply just did it. It's just about having the will and going for it, doing what you got to do. When I first went raw, I was like staying at my mom's house, living off of credit cards, and I made it happen. So it's all about just doing it and taking the risk and following that fear. It's a big point. And then also traveling on the road while eating. I was doing it right in my car. I've been to Morocco. I've been to New Zealand, Australia, Spain. Angela's been all over the world. And never have we ever had an issue with traveling while eating raw. Again, when there's a will, there's a way. No matter what social issues there are, family and friends, all that sort of thing, it doesn't matter. It can be done anywhere. Finances even. You could probably spend less on a raw food diet if you really wanted to than a cooked food diet. It's just a matter of having that will and making it happen. Now, what we've all been waiting for is the puppy update. So we have Sandra D, who is doing okay. Before we brought her into the States, we got her rabies shots. And we also got her dipped for fleas because she was itching and it was driving her crazy. So she's recovering from that. Before we did this, actually after you saw that very first video with the two little puppies and Sandy, that was like a week or two ago. And unfortunately, Leda, she passed away. And we had a ceremony for her. And Angela headed that one up. She made a beautiful ceremony. I don't know, baby, do you want to maybe say some words about Leda and what you think?
Yeah, it was really, really sad when Lola passed. She passed on New Year's Eve, actually. And so it was kind of like endings and beginnings all at the same time. Yeah, it was really sad, and we let go of her, and we had a little kind of cardboard coffin for her, and Anne-Marie helped me in the letting go process by reminding me that it was a circle of life, and put some nice little things into her coffin with her, like some grass and weed and a flower and a little note telling her how much we loved her, and we gave her back to the earth. And now we've got Sandy and Panda still. They're still with us. So we're very, very grateful that Layla joined us while she did, and we hope that she's having lots of fun playing on the other side. And we're grateful that Sandy and Panda are still here with us.
Thanks, baby. And thank you for everyone who sent in all your comments on suggestions what we should do for the puppies. It was quite a difficult process because we were getting hundreds of comments. One person would say, oh, you got to feed them this type of food, while another person would be like saying something totally contradictory, that if we feed them that food, that the dog could die. We just got hundreds of suggestions. And during this process, Panda, our baby doggy, was on the brink of dying. She was on the verge of dying. She was almost like Leda, and it was really hard for me. And Kevin Gianni knew of a woman who rehabilitates animals. She did this for 15 years, and she told me details of what to do, and I totally felt good about it and did it. And what I had to do was every 2 hours, I had to feed her goat's milk, warm goat's milk. It had to be body temperature. I had to give it warm water like every other hour, and I had to do this throughout the night. I was just dozing off every once in a while, but I had to do this throughout every day and night, every hour or so I had to attend to her. It was like being a mom. It was crazy. And after like 48 hours, 36 hours, she was up and going again. It was one of the most rewarding experiences of my life. Now I can't control the little girl. She's like all over this huge house, and she's like the size of my 2 fists. It's quite profound. And other things that were recommended to give her was just like a drop of chlorophyll in water to help with what the person said was, they said, because we had the little puppy dipped for fleas also before we came out here because she was itching. It was driving her nuts, and I think it could have killed her if we didn't do this. And I guess in Mexico the chemicals are pretty strong. And so what the woman said was she thinks that they had kidney failure. So I also had to feed the dog with a dropper because she wouldn't eat. So I would put goat's milk in the dropper every hour, open her mouth, and squirt it down her esophagus. And I did that with the water too. And then the first time when she drank for herself, oh my God, it was one of the most amazing experiences ever. And now she's just flying around the house like non-stop. So I'm very excited about this week. We've got a lot of fun episodes. Before I left, I filmed Angela a couple times, and I'm going to be putting that up this week. And Angela's going to be sending me in some stuff. I'm also excited about some other things we're doing. Wednesdays, we're going to be calling Wild Product Wednesdays. We're going to review certain products, probably our favorite ones. And then on Saturdays, we're going to call them Spirit Saturdays. And that we're going to talk about, I'm going to talk about my spiritual journey and emotional stuff. Angela will probably talk about, things like that. So this show is developing, and we're excited about that. So does Baby have any final words?
We love you.
She loves us all. Mwah! We love you too, Angela Stokes. Well, we're going to have an awesome week this week, and I'll see you tomorrow at the Raw Food World TV show.
That's good for me. These are a few of my favorites.